put them in the command, because only the person who puts them in the command can correct.
Oh,
okay?
We'll practice that.
So,
okay.
But you have to slowly build up to that.
Okay.
If you move too far, he's
Okay.
if you move too quickly, he's going to fail. So just like with the sit command, no, there's nothing.
No.
Maybe it's the food on my food. So
No.
just like with the sit, if he fails 2 times in a row,
Right.
you're too far away from him. You have to slow it down and lessen the time that he has to stay in place.
Okay.
Again, the same thing with the sit. No, I don't know if I do it with sit. I think I only do it with here. With here, if you're watching TV, place him for 1 TV commercial. But this is after you've done this for a few days.
Oh, this is good for you to do it in the watching. We don't have, the only TV we really have, well, we have the kitchen, but we don't, and maybe the bedroom. But the bedroom we have a place anyway.
Yeah, so place him, and then he has to stay in that place 1 TV commercial. Free, he's letting it off. Then place him 2 TV commercials. Then an entire break. When you're eating here, place him, eat a grape. Free. Or place him and eat a little pretzel. Free, he can come out. Place him and eat something that's going to take a few minutes longer.
Like setting a period of time, then setting a little longer period of time.
Right, we're going to slowly do it. Then sit down with your lunch and place him. Every time he comes off that place, no, sit. But you have to know that it's not going to be an enjoyable meal for you.
Right.
Because you might have to correct him 45 times just to eat a sandwich. But it's the only way you're going to build him.
And so should we be giving him, well, no, on the replays we're not giving him a treat, but like when we do that, should we always be associating that with a treat? Like when he does a good place?
It's only because he's in the learning stage right now.
Yeah.
So for the learning stage, he has to.
Okay.
Eventually, what I would do is I would take the treat away and I would give him something enjoyable on there.
Okay.
Whether it's a chew bone, whether it's a Kong, whether it's you know the word Kong, I would give him something enjoyable because, like I said, it's not a punishment.
Right.
It shouldn't. It should be an enjoyable place. So I like to connect place to something enjoyable.
Something fun.
Now we also
something that doesn't roll off a plate.
Well, that's it. Yeah, because when he rolls, now all of a sudden he's sort of like, I'm a quandary now.
I think we need to rethink our toys and like maybe like reevaluate what we have and what treat type toys we have for which situation. Okay. I mean, not right now, but over the weekend.
He's so cute. He just watches me the whole entire time because he's looking for approval. You're a good boy. Yeah. Yes, you're a very good boy.
Kate, we should have Kate come back periodically, and we'll make her dinner just to keep you in line.
Let me tell you something. You don't know how sad I was today. You don't know how sad I was today. I just was thinking that today was the last lesson. I think because we would just.
He just heard you say you were sad.
I was sad. I am sad. I'm sad for a lot of reasons. No. Oh. One reason is because I'm sad that I thought I was leaving you.
Is that I want you to play with me?
Yes, it's bossy.
What do you call it? It's what?
Bossy.
Bossy.
Down.
Yeah. That's because he does that to me. If I come home and I'm looking at the mail, like I'm sitting down looking at the mail, he'll come right to me and he'll start to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's bossy.
Because he wants to like play with me. He wants, right? When you say bossy, meaning like this is what I want from you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
It's like a kid who's pulling on your shirt the whole time.
And what's the best to do in that situation? I mean, I just got home. So
I made him sit. I made him lay down.
That's what I do.
I told him quiet.
And I'll hold the leash
I released him.
while I do the mail. I'll literally like hold it so he knows I'm in command.
Place him.
Now I can place him. I was waiting to do that with you.
Yep, place him. So, yeah, it's so funny. I don't know why I thought today was the last lesson. I was so sad coming in today.
It's not. She's going to be back again.
Yes, I'll be sad next time.
Yes. We'll get
you can keep coming back.
Yeah.
That's what I say. It's the worst part of training.
You need a reunion.
I know. It's the worst part of training because you form a bond with the family and the dog, and then you have to leave them. There's sometimes that I'm very hard to leave. But
I understand that. I can imagine.
Sometimes it's like, bye.
Well, no, you were saying, I mean, not to like blow through plays because I still want to talk about it, but just in terms of like the next lesson. So you were saying 2 things. You were saying about meeting in a pet store, and you were saying about about other dogs or other like.
The pet store was because it was dark. She couldn't bring her.
Yeah, I can't do it. Now we can, if we can meet on a weekend. Yeah. And I can manage it because it's tough on the weekends too. Yeah. Now I know this is a while and we can wait for the school break.
Right.
You're home. Are you home during the day?
But you can be home. But you're home you're off some days during vacation.
Yeah, Christmas Day and New Year's Day.
You don't have the day before or day after?
Because the day before is Sunday.
So you only have 2 3-day weekends. Yeah. But okay.
Well, we can work something out. We'll work something out.
Saturday I'm up. There just happens that these next 2 Saturdays I'm working.
Ah.
Yeah, and then the Saturday after that, he's got his jiu-jitsu belt test.
No,
That's the 23rd of
Yes.
December.
No, but that's not it. We have Hanukkah gathering, and then I'm working at 4. So
Oh, I
that's
thought we weren't doing Hanukkah.
no.
All right, we're gonna figure it
we'll
out
work it
because
out.
I need to have.
because we can do a date. We can always
Yeah,
do it.
you know, I need something.
You a good boy?
Well, I need Duke to come in the daytime. I can't have him come at night. Which poor Duke was just diagnosed
You're a
with
good
lung
boy.
cancer. So
Aww.
I'm very sad about
Sit.
that.
What'd you say?
How old
My
is he?
5.
Oh.
What'd
He
you
was
say?
just diagnosed with lung cancer
Your
yesterday.
dog?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I said, close my mind because nobody in my house smokes.
Where does that come from? How does that
I know,
happen?
but who knows what happened before I got him? I only got him at 3, so who knows what
I
happened.
also wanted to tackle Dan. We wanted to tackle being able to like play with him outside, but I don't know like.
Okay, so what
So
is he doing? He's attacking you?
So he even with the short leash on, he's a little bit better now. When I go to like, I let him out sometimes to go to the bathroom if it's like quick, because we're fenced in. And if I walk out, he'll do the feet thing, and then I have to be like, sit, and then I have to hold the little leash while we go around. But we
What
wanted him
if
to be
you-
able to like retrieve or like do that kind of.
Yeah.
But we might not be there
Alright,
yet.
so we gotta do all this next time.
Yeah. But
we
we
can
could,
revisit place again.
Yeah,
We can revisit place.
Uh-huh.
Either that or you guys could just start issuing corrections in a week.
yeah.
In a week. So here's what happens. Place. Good. Yes. Very nice. Okay. Now, if he were to break command,
Mhm.
I would come over, I'd pick up the leash, and give him a little pop towards the place.
Right.
It's always towards the place.
place.
You want to correct him in the direction of where we want him to go.
Okay.
So I would go, no, place. And I would bring him back to place again. Free.
As opposed to just what we were doing, which was without the correction. You're saying we were not.
Yeah, so when you say no, I release him. When you say no, you're giving him a little pop towards the place. A little pop. We're not looking, I'm
Right,
not, it's just it's a little infraction. So that's what you want to do. And then you want to start building it up. So like I said, I want you to eat, but you're going to have to get up probably 50 times to keep him by that bed while you're eating a
It's
sandwich.
worth
And
it.
that's how you get him used to sitting in place when you're eating a meal.
Right.
The same thing. If you're going to go in the kitchen, practice in the kitchen. Don't do it when you're really making dinner because it'll
Right.
take you 3 hours to make dinner if that's what you have to do. So go in there and
Just like wash dishes or
no,
whatever.
Yeah,
Something
if
that
you're doing
doesn't.
dishes and
right.
you don't mind stopping
Yeah.
to get him.
It's
put him
worth it to
back.
make that investment now to have to stop and stuff
Yeah,
and teach
I
it to
mean,
him.
even if you're just standing there watching TV,
Right.
and you just know that every time he gets off place, you got to put him back on,
Right.
and just move around the kitchen. Use it as an exercise, and then eventually, when you're in there cooking dinner, he has to stay outside.
Right.
And listen, I burned my dog. My dog came in, and a boiling water spilled on her. She was burned. That's nothing you ever want to experience. It was
Yeah.
the worst day.
Oh my gosh.
So having him placed will protect him because he's under your feet.
right.
So you fall, pew, the two
No,
of you.
it's in his best interest. He's under my
It
feet.
is. It's in both
totally.
of you because you don't want to get hurt either. In my case, the pot broke by mistake, so any freak thing can happen. She was between. I was walking from the stove to the sink. She was in between me and the cabinets. The pot broke, hit her in the head, so she had a swollen eye and everything, burnt all the way down. And I didn't get. You only get 15 seconds to save tissue.
Oh my gosh.
She was. It was all over her. I missed the section right here because I was focusing on her back and her head with cool water, and I missed right here. And she had a scar for the rest of her life. And it's just a miserable thing. It was the worst thing in the whole entire world.
Aw.
Dog was in shock and everything else. It was terrible.
Oh.
So it's in his best interest to learn to be out here. Another thing is that door. Place and let people in and out of the door, which I want to practice right now with him.
Right. Okay.
So I'm
Because
showing
I've just
you,
been having him sit, but not at place.
Right. So I'm showing you exercises that you guys can build on over the
Right.
next couple of weeks.
Right.
It isn't anything that can be done in day one. You have to
Right.
slowly make a plan of pushing him further. Place.
He shot right up.
Yes, you're such a good boy. Now you got me saying good instead of yes.
Oh, look at him when he does the head to the side thing. Look.
Hi. Free. Good job.
Right.
So I'm gonna slowly build him. I'm gonna ring that doorbell.
But I wonder if he would do that if place is back there.
Doorbells
He can see
doorbells will work.
Oh, it doesn't work?
Yeah, it
Well,
does.
it does, but doesn't ring in the house.
No, but it does. It's gonna ring on the phone.
Oh, okay. So if
Yeah,
he's
but-
there, it'll still work for the doorbell because he can see the door. What makes dogs fail, well, what makes dogs fail is because they're used to running to the door to see
Right.
people. But another reason that dogs fail a place is because you put the place in a spot where they cannot
Can't see
see
the
who's
door.
coming in their house.
Because their
Here-
instinct is to protect.
Right, here is an intruder coming
Right.
in my house. I want to see who it is and decide if that person's
Right.
welcome. So that spot back there
Right.
is an awesome spot for dinner in the dining room, for you working in the kitchen,
and here.
and
Door.
maybe not so much sitting here, but for the front door.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
No, when I cleared it, I used to have a table there, and I just cleared it the other day, and I was like, I want to make his place in that corner
Yeah, it's a great place because
because he could see
he
everything.
can see everything and he's not in the way where people don't have to step over him. Where every other place off. Have you lost your mind?
I think he knows you're leaving. So.
Place. Yes.
He does this cute head cocking to the side thing.
Who is it?
Oh,
Nope. Nope. Place. Now that time I gave him a correction. Like you gotta
yeah.
do.
And you
He
did
was-
it immediately, like get. Like,
Yes, I did. The second I reach him,
Yeah.
I pop him. Now the reason I ran is I'm not going to reward him
Right.
for, I don't know where the food is. I don't think he got it though.
No, I see
didn't
it. I see
him
it.
do. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, it's right here.
Right here,
1, 2,
yeah.
3.
Mhm.
Good. So there's no way that I was going to reward him for breaking that
Right.
commitment.
Right. I saw that.
Hi, how are you? Come on in. Who is here? There's a puppy. Oh, hello, puppy. Free! Go ahead, you can stop. It's
He was
okay.
like leaning forward.
He was like, yeah, he wanted so badly.
Holy moly. Good. Good boy. Good. Okay, place. Nope. Place. Yes. Good boy. So that time I gave him a correction. I don't want you doing it, but that's the
That was
idea of the
important.
correction.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
I don't wait until he gets to the bed. The second I reach him, I pop him. And I normally don't run because running puts a dog on alert and makes
Yeah.
him take off. But he was not getting that.
You were
food.
not getting that, right? No way, no how.
Bye, everybody. See you later. Bye.
Kate. Oh,
No. Place. Good. So long. Free. Come on. Good boy.
I said to Glenn, what if you forgot to FRE and he's there forever?
I know. I think he was sick and he was like, she's out.
She's
I don't
out.
follow
Like,
her anymore.
he's gonna release me.
She left and the band's just still there. Dumb dog trainer. Right? I know.
Oh.
Let's go. Place. Yes. There's a whole bunch of them. Good boy. And you can even drop a few on the bed too,
Yeah.
just to keep them busy.
Oh, if you stay on it. Up. Oh, I said it out loud.
I think that's only a technical thing.
Place.
That's because we're watching.
Good boy.
He has his faces. His faces. Sorry. He's all arched.
Now I purposely put my hands in my pocket because he knows
Uh-huh,
that's what
uh-huh.
it is. No. You almost made it.
That was good.
Place.
He's like, maybe she'll forget.
Good. Almost made it, man. That was good.
That was good.
And I will give him nice rewards because that's a lot. Free! There you go, jackpot.
It was interesting when you went outside, his whole bot, like he arched into like a C. It was almost like,
Did he?
like I can't explain it. Like instead of upright, it was like,
Aw.
right, Daniel, like head forward.
All right. I've dominated enough for this time. Who wants to work with
Want
him?
to try it,
Yeah,
Dan? I know
I'm
you're
done.
tired. You don't.
I'll do it.
You good? Okay. You could do it, baby. I know it was a 13-hour day, but you're good.
Hard.
Was it hard? All right. Well,
Here's the last rehearsal.
you survived. It's all good. All right. Here's a couple of. Yeah.
Cooper,
Now remember, you might have to hold his.
should I SIT him first?
No.
Cooper.
You may have to hold his
Place.
speech because it's the first time. All right, excellent, good.
Good boy. Yes.
You want to go OUT for a second and try it since he's already.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name's.
No, you're leaving.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to
Okay,
meet you.
ciao.
How are you?
My voice can't do that right now. I've
I
been
thought
yelling
your
all
voice
day.
was done changing.
Oh my god. Good boy. Yeah. That's
No,
all I
no.
had. I don't have any more treats.
Oh, okay.
Here's some, right here, my bad.
Oh,
Do you wanna-
just one in the bottle.
And do you want to do an outside? I'm just curious if you OUT to like go get the mail,
Yeah.
like pretend.
Place.